Yo, what is up guys? This is Troy D from the Troy D 24/7 Mall channel, your source for on point and no hype reviews. We are back again, everybody. We're back with another fragrance review right here, guys, on my lovely day off. And today I'm going to talk about a Clive Christian fragrance that a lot of y'all have been requesting for quite a while now, guys. And so finally, I've been testing it for how many days now? Really fully testing this one, and I cannot wait to give you guys the results of my testing. This fragrance is a spring summer fragrance. So for those that are looking for maybe something different for the incoming spring and summer season, I know it's still cold out there, this could be one of them. So listen up, I got a Clive Christian for you today. Now before I continue, please do not forget to like and subscribe, guys, okay? Liking, subscribing, and watching the ads is a great big deal to this channel. Guys, we are headed towards 21K. We're going pretty fast. So thank you for your support. Again, it motivates me to make all these videos, make all these reviews for you guys, even on my day off where I'm supposed to be relaxing, guys. So please do not forget to do that. Thank you so much for your support. And the fragrance that we'll be talking about today is none other than Clive Christian Town and Country. Yes, Clive Christian Town and Country, guys. This one, a lot of y'all have been requesting this. Every time I've done a poll, this one would win. So that goes to show I got some Clive Christian fans out there, guys. And I do have an extensive library of Clive Christian fragrances. This is the red bottle. Not sure if that's the Ruby collection or I don't know what you want to call that. But the last few red bottle releases were pretty good. Matsukita, in my opinion, really underrated. And then, of course, Crab Apple Blossom was freaking amazing. That was one of those fragrances that nobody really was saying much. I said it was awesome, and a lot of people thought it was awesome, guys. Now, this one, Town and Country, a lot of people are considering this a mainstream, lovable type niche scent for spring and summer, and that's what I really wanted to test right here. Now, some of y'all are probably wondering why I didn't immediately review Town and Country when it released last year. Well, there was something about the concept that really didn't make me that excited about it. You know, I mean, it was about the English countryside, and some people were even saying this was Winston Churchill's personal scent. And I was just like, okay, that's okay. I mean, Churchill's a great guy, you know, really important in history, but I mean, I'm not really that interested in knowing his signature perfume. Not sure if that's really accurate, but that is what some people were saying, and that, you know, with the Town and Country like concept made me kind of say, maybe I'm not gonna review this right now, guys. But eventually, as time passed, it's not about the concept, it's the juice. Some people were really hyping up the juice of Town and Country, saying that it's a wonderful juice. I've seen it in a bunch of spring summer top 10s. I know for sure Steven from Red Adolescence is harping about this one. And so that made me say, okay, let's do this right here. And I got this sample from one of our good friends of the channel. Again, I want to thank my new friend of the channel, Dustin, who has his own decant business, and he does a lot of niche perfumes, a lot of niche exclusives. He sent this one alongside Boadicea the Victorious Dragon, and yes, Hasu is on the way. So please support Dustin. Check out his decants with a link below, as well as this QR code if you don't want to do that. He's got an amazing selection of niche decants, including Town and Country. And yes, the sprayers are amazing, guys. So anyways, let's talk about this right now. Town and Country, is it really worth the hype? Is it worth the expensive cost? And will this defeat maybe 1872 or Crab Apple Blossom? Let's go spray this thing right now. Okay, guys, now let's talk about Clive Christian Town and Country. Oh boy, this intro is quite amazing, guys. Okay, this fragrance is known for the intro, the initial impact of Town and Country, because right here in the opening, you've got bergamot, you've got lemon, but you've got a very prominent clary sage and a secret weapon right here, which is juniper, guys. Okay, so it's juniper, bergamot, lemon, and clary sage right here in the intro. What is so different here? I mean, first and foremost, you're gonna get a beautiful sparkling citrus aromatic mix. Okay, this is total gent scent, total British, you know, upscale British citrus aromatic intro with a nice scent trail with that clary sage. But the one thing I'm going to say is that the addition of juniper really makes things different right here in the intro. And if you do know your juniper, this juniper sometimes has a gin tonic type of sparkling feel. And that is precisely what is here. You've got sparkling citruses, yes. You've got that aromatic sage, but you also have kind of like that gin tonic sparkling feel in the intro of Town and Country. This intro of Town and Country is definitely a very positive one, okay? Because it still has the character of a Clive Christian gent scent, upscale citrus aromatic, but there is that twist. And it is quite a mood enhancer. It's super upscale. And let me tell you that it is powerful as well. It is a powerful intro in terms of the initial sillage and projection. When I did my first spray of Town and Country, I sprayed it on my forearm as I was finishing my testing on another equally strong fragrance that was kind of on its last legs, but still strong. I mean, Town and Country just bulldozed over that. The scent just like took over the previous scent on one spray. And I was just like, wow, this thing is strong, guys. Okay, so sillage and performance is really strong on this one. But again, you've got draw-in properties and that differentiator of that juniper, like I said, with that gin tonic feel. And the funny thing is, this thing reminded me of one of my secret weapon perfumes that I really don't talk about in this channel that Alan from BHP introduced to me. And that's Tamine Fanfare. Okay, I'm telling you guys right now, Tamine Fanfare is equally as awesome as this one. And I saw some huge similarities between Fanfare and Town and Country. So I don't know who copied who. I'm assuming Tamine copied Clive, but it's the same like vintagey, sparkling citrus, aromatic feel with the gin tonic, with the same powerful performance. There was such a similarity that I was like, oh my God, if I didn't know about Tamine Fanfare, this would have been my secret weapon perfume right here. For gent scent lovers as well as mainstream lovers, I think this intro will be a hit because of the strength, because of the actual scent, and of course that little differentiator, like I said, that I think niche lovers will appreciate. Because you are buying a Clive Christian, it can't be the same as your standard citrus aromatic out there, guys. That's, you know, on $100 perfume. Okay, so definitely you have these big differentiators. Performance is monstrous on this. It's a great intro right here. Okay, now let's head into the mid of Clive Christian, Town and Country. Now the prominent bridge note and one of the most prominent notes right here is going to be your tea/cardamom mix. It's white tea/cardamom. Really, when I smell it though, I feel like I'm smelling peach tea. Okay, it's like a peach tea combination. And let me know, guys, on the comments if this is the same thing you're getting, or to you guys it's just some sweet tea, but there is some fruity feels, kind of like peachy, like I said, from this tea cardamom combination, guys. And this combo is quite prominent. This is what takes over the vintage citrus feel with a gin tonic. And let me tell you that it is prominent right here, guys. And this is, I'm gonna say this, a unisex twist to Town and Country. And in the beginning, when I first tried Town and Country, I was almost certain that this was gonna be like a gent scent like Tamine Fanfare. But then there was this unisex twist of the tea and cardamom, guys. And suddenly I was just like, I don't know. I think now it feels unisex. Like it feels like a woman could wear this, or anyone in between. Anyone that likes unisex/femme fragrances, this can be applicable because of this tea, guys. Now, right here in the mid as well, you've got sandalwood and incense. Oh my gosh, guys. And I'm sure a lot of y'all are curious about that. The sandalwood is going to be this really nice, creamy, beautiful, meditative sandalwood that goes with the tea, okay? The peach tea, like I said. And then you have incense. And I was just like, oh my God, this fragrance is a baby of a couple fragrances that I actually like. So I liked Fanfare because of the gin tonic mixed with the vintage citrusy mix, but then now we've got that incense. And this is the third fragrance that I know has a very powerful citrus and an incense to back it up in the mid. Number one was Oud Immortel, another secret weapon fragrance that I think is truly amazing. I need to review that. I really like Oud Immortel. And then second was Hachivat Oud, which I said it on that review. Maybe Hachivat Oud took a page from Oud Immortel. Well, Town & Country, in my opinion, took a page from all of them and used incense as a beautiful backbone and also a performance enhancer here in the mid, guys. Okay, so the incense pops out. It is not a takeover incense, but much like these other two fragrances, it definitely adds a push, a stronger push of smokiness that, like I said, creates a strong performance here in the mid, guys. So again, right here in the mid, you've got that prominent, like I said, peach tea, unisex-like peach tea scent bridging out from the citruses, as well as that meditative sandalwood, but then also that push of incense, a la Oud Immortel, a la Hachivat Oud, right here in the mid of this fragrance. You can't get more niche than this. This is really niche here in the mid of this fragrance, a lot more complex, but nevertheless beautiful, and also still strong performing. Okay, now let's talk about the coverage of that strength that I was talking about. Like I said, it's got a very strong intro, more than an aura scent, with some strong lingering aromatics. And then, like I've said, you've got that push of that incense in the mid. Now, this strong performance, in my opinion, after testing this multiple times, goes up to 6 hours. 6 hours of strong performance. Now, does that mean this fragrance gets weaker after 6? Hell no. But I'm just saying that the strong performing part of Clive Christian Town & Country goes up to 6 hours. So for performance heads out there that are worried about, oh, I'm gonna get a weak scent, Creed, if I'm getting a weak scent for a high price that I'm paying for a British house, no, right here, it's pretty strong for 6 hours. Okay, now let's head into the dry down of Clive Christian Town & Country. Past 6 hours is when the dry down notes appear, guys. And again, it is not weak. Actually, it is a consistent lingering scent past the 6 hour mark, and you will not believe how long that actually lasts longevity wise. But right here on the dry down, guys, you've got some ambergris, you've got some cashmere fusion accord, which is also mainly sweet musks, cedarwood, as well as patchouli, guys. Okay, so the bridge right here into the dry down in terms of that high note tinge that started by the citruses, continued on by the tea, is going to be patchouli. Okay, patchouli is that singular spike note that is prominent in the dry down that continues on from the up tinge of the other notes, guys. But on the backdrop, it's gonna be ambergris and musks, guys. Now, this cashmere fusion with the ambergris and woods, I got to enjoy this for quite a while, because this fragrance total performance was over 15 hours. I mean, I quit after 15 or so hours. I had to take a shower and go to bed because it was really long lasting. But for that period, like I said, 10 to 15, I was just like, oh, lovely, man. Like ambergris, musk, and woods. The patchouli, I mean, I'm a fan of patchouli, but I'm not that much of a fan. So when it actually disappeared on the 10-hour mark, I really got to enjoy this dry down for even more. And with that being said, this fragrance is an all-day affair. Okay, this is really, I would say, in the sense of the concept Town & Country, it kind of means that you can wear this at the start of the day and still enjoy it up to the nighttime. Even if you show up at a Peter Luger like steakhouse in the evening, still wearing what you're wearing, still wearing this fragrance, you can still bring that upscale feel throughout the night. It's an all-day perfume that performs really wonderfully all day. This is a type of performance and differentiation that I personally look for in scents. It is not too different, too exotic, and it still has some mainstream lovable parts. and it's prominent. It's like a strong designer perfume in terms of the performance. But I mean, it also has enough differentiators to really justify buying a Clive Christian fragrance, guys. And, you know, it's really funny. Fragcom is funny because, you know, some people wish for something, and then when they finally get it, they'll still hate on it, or they still don't like it. You know, that's how Fragcom really is. But for me, I know exactly what I want. That's the reason why Fanfare is kind of like my secret upscale grabber perfume for the daytime, because of these same properties, guys. Okay, there's an understandable like feel from this that's also mainstream, but there is the differentiator. There's a lot of complex differentiators here that will put you on another level of knowing perfume, guys. Okay, what a beautiful scent, guys. And again, total performance over 15 hours. This is an all-weather perfume. You can wear this day or night. This has enough backbone notes such as incense and cashmere, so that it's not totally like a spring summer. You can wear this date night, and it is a really good mood enhancer, guys. And again, to me, unisex. After testing this fragrance maybe 4 to 5 times, I really came to the conclusion that maybe the women or anyone in between can actually enjoy this, really, guys, because there is that tea, that peach tea transition, and the dry down, you know, is really like sweet musks as well with patchouli. So I think that, you know, this can be unisex, and that might be a point of contention. That might be something that some people will not like about Town and Country, that it starts off really gent scent and then goes into a unisex twist and curve. That is something that maybe for some of those that didn't like this fragrance, I can guarantee you that's why, because of that unisex twist. But it is unisex to me, guys, and ultimately I really think that this is full bottle worthy, much like my Tamine Fanfare, guys. But you gotta try that one too. You will really find a lot of similarities between Tamine Fanfare and this one, guys. I know Fanfare is cheaper, and the twist on the mid to dry down of Fanfare is different, but there's really a lot of similarities here. Again, if Fanfare and Eau d'Immortelle had a baby, I think it would be Town and Country, guys. Okay, what a beautiful scent, though. Try first, get a sample from Dustin, because this is not a blind buy. I guarantee you. There's a complexity here that might be a 50-50 for some perfume heads, for some perfume collectors, guys. So get a sample from Dustin. Thank you very much for watching this review, guys. Thank you, guys. Let me know on the comments below what y'all think of Town and Country. I would love to know your feedback on this fragrance, guys. But nevertheless, a great fragrance, much like Crab Apple Blossom, which I think you guys should try. And if you want something safer, that's Clive Christian. You have your run-of-the-mill 1872 masculine. You have Clive Christian X. Number one's a little bit different. All those reviews are on my library, and I'll link them all below if you'd like, and you can check those other Clive Christian fragrances, guys. And that is it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. God bless. Take care. Peace.